Hi, it's Dwyer, gamblersadvisory.com, dwyervip.com, both free sites. Today is April the 30th, 2018. Remember, the opinion you should follow should be your own. Just consider this video to be a second opinion from a complete stranger online. I can't for the life of me figure out how Boston at home is a 4-point underdog against a very young, very untested Philadelphia 76ers squad that has a rookie at point guard. Right? Let's just be clear here. Understand, Boston, against the top 5 teams in the league, has an 8-6 record. That's better than Philly's record against the top 5 teams in the league. Understand, too, that I know Jaylen Brown is hurt, but Boston has a very deep team. I think the world now is figuring out that Rozier isn't that much of a drop-off from Kyrie Irving. Right? Boston also played Game 7 at home against the Milwaukee Bucks, so they get to sleep in their own beds. They don't have to travel to get from that Game 7 to this Game 1. Let me go one step further. I know that Philly is a live underdog in the series, or a live favorite, right? I understand that Philly could well win the series, but the best value play futures-wise on the board right now, the best, is Boston at 14-1 to win the East. You've got to be kidding me. Right now, I personally feel that Toronto takes the Eastern Conference. But understand, Toronto has had a problem with, a guy named LeBron James in the past. And if Cleveland, right, if Cleveland were to knock off Toronto, understand, if Boston gets by Philly, Boston would host the Eastern Conference Finals against a Cleveland team that, let's face it, is LeBron, and then there's everyone else, right? Cleveland just got stretched to 7 games by the Indiana Pacers. Now, I don't understand how you could have a team as highly rated as the Boston Celtics are, with as good a head coach as Brad Stevens is, with as good a home record as the Boston Celtics have, and have them at this point in the playoffs, right after the first round, still going off at a 14-1 to win not the finals, but the Eastern Conference. So for those who want to take a position and then hedge, I believe now is the time to take Boston at 14-1 to win the Eastern Conference. Understand, you might never get those odds again if Boston comes out and simply holds serve on their home court. Right? If Boston wins Game 1 against Philly, good luck getting 14-1 on Boston to win the Eastern Conference. As it is, the line for Game 1 is preposterous. Right? Boston, a 4-point underdog. Didn't they look good at home against Milwaukee? Boston, a 4-point underdog in Game 1 at home against Philly. I like Boston in Game 1 at +4. I also believe for a hedging opportunity, you want to take Boston at 14-1 right here. Folks, they're already past the first round of the playoffs to win the Eastern Conference. That's how I see it. Let me hear from you. I hope you leave your comments in the comment section to this video. Thanks for stopping by.